Hi, welcome to Crafting a Country Life. I'm actually working, or actually have just finished working on a small project for Saturday morning makes for this week. And although it's Wednesday, I'm posting it a little bit early. I have some things that I need to get caught up around our property on Saturday. We're having a wedding this fall here at our home for our daughter, and we are undergoing a kitchen renovation and, of course, trying to get the grounds all ready and bushes planted and lots of odds and ends, getting the garage painted, lots of things going on. So just trying to get a little bit caught up during the week now to post my Saturday morning makes so that I can be freed up on Saturday. My daughter's coming down with her fiance, and we will all be doing a little painting and some other projects around the property. So anyway, so what I have to share here for this week is this little envelope, and I tried to stick with a 1960s theme on this, and I've used a lot of items from my stash. So I am going to show you what I used first, and then I'll open up the envelope and show you the project. Here's the back side. Okay, front on this side. Okay, so the first thing I did was I pulled out an old pattern. I've had this in my pattern box for a very long time, and you could probably tell by the styles here. This is vintage late 1960s, early 1970s. So I used a little bit of the pattern paper from that, and I also used, I picked this up actually this morning at Dollar Tree. So for $1.25, a package of 80 sheets of copy weight paper that has the grid on it. And this is useful for lots of things, but especially for filling in little notebooks and things with paper inside to write or draw on. So I used that. I also used this sticker book. It's a Maggie Holmes sticker book. I've had this again for quite a while. I actually have two of these, and I absolutely love them, and I use them a lot in my vintage and retro mid-century projects, because a lot of these have that kind of a feel. A lot of the stickers in here have that feel to them. I also used, I got this on eBay. This is an old copy of Needlework and Crafts magazine, and I actually shared this on a previous thrifting haul. This is the Spring-Summer 1957 issue. I used some images from that. And I also used, let's see, this cording I picked up at Dollar Tree. Oh, it might have been a week or two ago. And it's a beautiful mustard yellow. And I used this package of vintage fashion ephemera. This was also part of a previous video that I did on a haul. This is from AliExpress, and the name of the shop is the Ali Deco Junk Journal Store. So if you're looking for any of this type of mid-century and earlier ephemera, they have lots. So you can check them out on AliExpress. Also some cotton lace. This is from Dollar Tree. And I also used some mid-century style, 1960s vintage style crate paper. This is called Pretty Party. Again, it's an older pad. It's a 6 by 6 inch pad by Crate Paper again. So I did use that. And Maggie Holmes Gather, a couple of 6-inch paper pads from this. And I don't believe it's in print anymore, but I did use a little bit of this in the project as well. And in addition to that, this is an older paper pad from Michaels. It has a lot of really pretty 1960s style. They almost look a little bit like wallpaper. And it's called Garden Florals Paper Pad. This, I'm not sure if they still make this anymore, but it's a really thick pad, and it's paperweight, not cardstock. You can see the different, very 1960s. Actually, like this even looks like some wallpaper that I had in my room when I was a little girl. Anyway, so this one, and then the other paper pad that I also used, this one is from Joann's. It's called the Everyday Essentials stack. And these are all gridded, lined, and ledger type papers. And they're interspersed with a few others with some text on them, but they're great for backgrounds and also for doing, you know, if you're doing notebooks and you want to put paper inside that has some printing on it, this is a good pad for that. It's a DCWV product. Okay, so that's pretty much everything that I used, and this is what I came up with. I put one of the little Ali Deco junk journal store ephemera ladies over here on the side. I tied the envelope with the yellow cording. These are from the Maggie Holmes sticker book. These are from the Gather paper pad. I did a foam mounted bow. You see there's a little bit of foam behind the bow itself, glued on there. The cotton lace is here. There's some pattern paper collaged underneath. Another Maggie Holmes sticker and a sentiment. And I also used pages from this old sewing book that I purchased online, one of the thrift booksellers. So these are pages in here with all kinds of sewing related, sewing related topics, pictures, and there's a little bit of color here and there. So these were used as well. Okay, so let's untie the envelope. Get this in frame here for you. There we go. And you flip it over. And what I used for this is an envelope, a larger envelope that I cut in half and then altered. Here's the base. So you can see that it's a larger envelope. It would have been about twice this length. I simply cut the envelope in half. This is the top portion here. So I just cut the shape that I wanted for the envelope right at the top. And then I added on an additional piece of paper and then glued an old postcard to it to create a flap. Okay, so that's kind of the base underneath all of the decorating. Okay, so I distressed the edges with antique linen, which is a Tim Holtz Distress Oxide. So it does have kind of a mustardy yellow look to it around the edges there. More Maggie Holmes stickers, and then you just open this up. It has a little clear Velcro dot to close it. And then again, some clippings from the old books that I had, Maggie Holmes stickers, some old bits of paper that have been pinked with my pinking shears, and again, some of that paper from the Michaels pad that has the 1960s style designs on it. And then inside the envelope, I made a little notepad. And this image was cut from the Needlework and Crafts magazine that I showed you, the vintage issue. A tag that I had cut out from the smaller Gather Maggie Holmes paper pad, some stickers, little notes here it says, and then over here it says, "So amazing," right on the bottom, or the edge here. Okay, and then when you open this up, I've just got some pages made out of from the old sewing book, the Everyday Essentials pad that I got from Joann's, the wallpaper style pad that I got from Michaels. So I just cut these up and put them in. This is the grid paper that I got at Dollar Tree. And you can find, if you look hard enough and be thinking about the different styles that were available in some of the different lines, paper crafting lines, and in stores and things, you can kind of match things up a little bit to get the look and feel that you want. So I think this was reasonably successful with these paper selections. Yeah, so that is just stapled. I used my long reach stapler, which I absolutely love and would recommend anybody to get one if you're considering doing booklets and things like that. They make things so much easier to use. Okay. All right, so there's that. And this simply tucks inside. and I'm all ready to gift this, which I hope to do very soon. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this project, and we'll be back again soon with another video. Take care. Bye for now.